All right, this is Ducky lesson number 2. This will be your second visit to the Ganska residence. Main purpose of this will be to get the duckies fed again. They need fed twice a day at the bare minimum, and to get them in there safe and sound in their pen so none of the pesky coons or other critters can get to them. So that'll be the main purpose. They'll be out and about either near the pond or behind the hut or something, or under the hut sometimes. But when you get here, they're going to be super hungry. Now, I want to emphasize again, super important to keep that southern draw. Not like the super racist southern draw, like with the Confederate flag on the truck, but just like a slight hint of a southern draw, just to make it kind of nice. Xander, don't touch my nipple. Okay, wave to the camera. Hi. And then you're going to kind of come out to the duck house. You're going to find the feeding tray. They're probably going to be starving at this point, so they're going to fall. Mister, get out of there. Mister's eating from the feeding tray. So this will be definitely empty by the time you get here. It'll be empty before you leave their first visit, so it's going to be empty this time. Look at the tutorial number 1, see how to feed them again. I do appreciate it if you'd feed them before putting them away. They are super messy, so if you feed them inside the duck house, they'll get it everywhere. So we just want to do that before they get put away. Just watch them. They're fun to watch when they eat. They kind of go nuts. So
got to make sure to give them ample amount of time to drink some water so they don't choke on their food and get it stuffed up in their nostrils.
Yep. They need water to eat, or they'll die. Kind of really bad evolutionarily if you think about it. Kind of dumb for ducks.
What do you know about evolution?
Apparently not much. So anyways, they'll have plenty of water in their little white contraption in the pond, so you don't have to worry about watering them just yet. But once they're done feeding and kind of chilling out, you want to put the food in this little area right here. You'll see the, make sure I'm pointing in the right area. Kind of the fence area goes around and kind of goes up to the ramp. There's a purpose for that. It's just to be able to corral them up the ramp. They don't like using the ramp at all. They're not a big fan of it. So you kind of got to coax them into it very much. You at least got to get a couple of them going up that ramp, and then usually the rest will follow. So once they're done feeding, you'll kind of just scare them a little bit into this like whole fenced in area, and then you're kind of just going to kind of push them into the ramp area. They're going to want to like zoom around the ramp and go around, and that's where you got to have your second hand just kind of waiting to kind of corral them in. And then we got the door in the back. Door in the back should be closed. Why'd you leave that door open?
Don't you blame me for that shit. You're going to kill them duckies.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so make sure your back door is closed so they don't just go flying out the back. You can see wide open right now. So once that's closed up and they're corralled in, you want to remove your little 4x4.
Wait, you're going to spill my liquor.
Move any liquor that you might have available. Just get this closed up.
Got a crowbar here if you want to smack it a few times.
Yeah, we got the same crowbar from the start. You shouldn't need that. It's just kind of finagling until it can lock up.
You got this nifty little light hanging here too. That'll kind of help you to see if you come here too late.
Yeah, solar lamps. I don't know if you know much about them. They use the power of the sun. Anyways, so this will be all closed up obviously, but once they're all in here, you'll want to open this up, grab their little water dish right here, and fill that. Filled in the same principle. Yeah, you should probably close it up so they don't jump out the back. Same principle as the feeding dish. You just screw off the top. I usually use pond water. You can use whatever water you want. And you kind of just do that right there. See that?
Don't spill it when you do that.
There's a smarter way to do that. I'm sure your educated nurses will figure that out. Now what you want to do is put that water on the little paint tray in here. If you see that, again, they're super messy. They'll splatter that every which way. Putting that on the feeding tray there, or the paint tray, will prevent the water from getting everywhere. And that's all they'll need at the night. So if they're fed,
Make sure to tell you that you love them before you shut the doors. So they kind of get tucked in at night with that.
Yep. Little did you know, ducks feed on food and love, much like Xander. and they'll grow prosperously. If you want to sing them a little song, that's up to you. I'll leave it to you. You want to lock this up. If you notice, this right door doesn't kind of close very easy. You kind of got to lift up on it.
I just push my knee into it a little bit and then twist that.
There you go. And that's it. Xander, did you have anything to say to G-Ma? Say G-Ma? Are you going to pause the video with your finger? You going to press stop?
You gonna itsy bitsy spider?
Oh, he's tired.
How dare you
He's
tired?
tired. All right, love you guys. Bye.